What's up, guys? Welcome back to Montreal on a brand new day. I feel like I want to talk about trading with a full-time job today. I got about 5 emails these past 24 hours about people wondering kind of how they can trade with a full-time job and whether it's possible to do it. So I think if you listen to my tips, it's going to be one thing, but the best thing to do is going to be to try out and do the exercise I tell you guys to do yourself. A lot of time, the biggest challenge for people who want to trade while having a full-time job is time management. How do you manage your time? So the easiest thing to do at this point is to map out your day. What does your day look like? What time do you wake up? What do you do then? When you go to work? When you finish work? So you kind of get an idea of what you have available and what you have blocked that you cannot really change. The last thing I want is for you guys to kind of squeeze your trading to the time you have available at your job. And by experience, whenever you look at the chart at your job, it's a bad idea. In some cases, trading at your job is possible, but in most cases, it's going to be counterproductive. Once you have this rough plan of your day, then it's time to think about kind of what possibilities you have. And there's a big difference here between the possibilities you have and what you will do, because not everything's possible based on our personality and how we are. And that's one of the reasons why part of the Forex Trading Psychology Mastery program, the Academy, starts with a test of your personality to see how you are and what you are best at. But in addition to that, I would never have been able to come back from work and trade for 2 hours. That's something I would not like to do, and you might be the same. So it's really important for you to figure out what you are good at and what you can do also. Based on your schedule, you will be able to identify some place where you could trade. And best tool for this is I think it's called Forex Market Clock, where you can see the clock of all the markets, and that means if you trade Forex, you can trade pretty much any time. Just a question of finding whether that fits your style and adapting to it. So either you're gonna come from work, trade a few hours, and be done with it for the day, or you could come back from work and kind of swing trade. So look at your trades on a swing level and try to place trades. Both have their advantages, but I don't see why you would like to day trade at night and stay all day, especially if you have a family and you want to be with your family at night. So in all cases, I think swing trading remains the best style. But let's say that both styles are possible. Day trading at night or swing trading. For the longest time, I used to come back from work, go straight to the car, to the computer, check the chart, and I would make mistakes. So it's a bad idea to go from work all the way to your computer and trade right away. You need kind of these things to put yourself in place. And that first starts with looking at your plan, reviewing your plan, what you have to do. Take a look at the market a little bit, but don't do any action. Don't take any action quickly. You want to go back to something else, whether it's going to be like having dinner or going to play with your kids. And then when you come back from that, then you can start to place your trades. You're going to be in a state where you are much more relaxed to place your trades, and that's very crucial. As much as possible, you want to have everything planned on the weekend, so that when you come here place your trade on the week, you don't have to do 5 hours of like looking at the chart and trying to identify stuff. You want to go straight to what you have to do, and especially there, it's going to be really important to have your rules like more mechanical. Just look at the chart, look at whatever rules you have to look at, and place your trades. And that is the easiest way to do it. One thing I have to really address here, and that's the fact of not looking at your trades when you're at work. If you backtested something and you didn't look at your trade during the day, which you don't do when you backtest, why would you do it when you're at work? Like, there's no point. And I see multiple people that I talk to, and even my student, what they do is they go to work, look at their trade on their smartphone or whatever to understand where their trade is at. But there's no point in doing that. And now I feel like we need to address strategies, because strategies are still a big part of what you trade. And trade the wrong strategy after work, it's not going to be as effective. And if you are going to day trade, that's where kind of types of strategies are very important. You have to understand that strategies that apply in the Tokyo session, which is at night here in Canada, are not going to be the same as the one in the New York session. New York session is mostly going to be characterized by trends, perhaps breakouts, and big moves, while the Tokyo session might be more kind of reversals. London session is going to be trendy also, although I know some people fading the breakouts at the open, and that could be a possible way also. But really adapt whatever you trade to the session you trade. If you swing trade, you just have to make sure that your strategy works, and you have to be comfortable with the idea of keeping your trades long term, and the fact that you won't trade every night, and that's part of your job. Part of your job as a swing trader is to not trade. It's to wait. And even it's probably even the biggest part. I spend most of my time waiting and not placing trades. But I like it that way. And that's allowing me to do whatever I want during the day. Whether it's going to be travel, doing these videos, or helping people. And that's really important. Hope that answers the question of how to trade with a full-time job. But if you need an example of strategies or whatever, just let me know down below. Leave your comments. If you have any question, again, leave them below. And subscribe if it's not done yet. Like the video if you liked it today. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Ciao.